Jules, how much further?
5,907 kilometers. We're just over halfway there. Are you sure about this?
Well, I'm open to suggestions if you have any alternatives.
We could just go to one of the other ships. Why does it have to be yours?
Because it's my ship, Jules. It was a gift from my dad.
Oh, so it has sentimental value.
Well, sure, something like that.
We could always rescue it later. I've heard that Trenforia has an excellent salvage and return policy.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, Jules. If Trenforia got their hands on the Black Sheffield, I'd be in real trouble.
But why?
Well, because it's a human ship. They'll tear it apart and come after me for owning it. I know it's frustrating, Jules, but it's worth having. Trust me.
Okay.
Looks like it's getting dark. Let's stop here for now. Ah, that's better. Now, let's see if we have any food in here.
Solarra?
What's up, Jules?
Are you human?
What? Where'd that come from?
Well, while you don't appear to be human, everything about you seems to have something to do with humans. The ship you own, your father.
Well, I don't really know what I am, Jules. I grew up on a human-inhabited planet. I bleed. I age. I need food. But I don't think I'm fully human, no.
So, what are you then?
I am me, I guess. And for now, that's good enough.
I see.
I have a question for you, actually.
What's your question?
Why does a talking helmet sound like my dad?
When you put me on, I scan your mind for a voice that would sound comforting to you.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
It's supposed to make you feel safe while you are wearing me.
That doesn't make it better.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
You sure you're just a machine, Jules?
I am the Exoskull Model Juliet 6. My purpose is to assist Kreemonger combat specialists.
So you're just nuts and bolts, huh?
Just nuts and bolts?
It's a figure of speech. Anyway, take this as you will, but I don't believe you. I think you're a lot more than just some helmet I stole from a dead guy.
What makes you say that?
A lot of things, really. How you act, what you say. One thing my dad taught me is what it means to be alive. Call me crazy, but you seem pretty alive to me.
Your dad sounds like an interesting man.
It's kinda strange hearing my dad's voice say that about, well, himself.
Can you tell me about him, your dad?
Yeah, okay, I can do that. Let's see. He was always busy. He was part of this colony of humans who wanted to find a new place to live. He didn't think he'd be in charge of it all, but, well, we don't always get to choose our path in life.
Ugh.
I remember seeing him come home every night, completely exhausted. He would always walk to the same places when he came through the door. His first stop was always the closet to put his jacket away. Then he'd trudge down to the end of the corridor where my mother's portrait was. I never knew her, but I could tell she meant a lot to my father. So, as a kid, I would stand with him. He always looked at the portrait with this face he made. It was like he was asking her for guidance, desperately wanting to know if he was still doing the right thing. After that, he'd see me standing next to him.
And how are you today, my dear Starlight? That old telescope still working for you?
No matter how exhausted he was, he always made time for me.
Come on. I think Daddy needs some bacon, eggs, and pancakes for dinner. What do you say?
A traditional human breakfast for dinner was commonplace for us. Despite the weird timing for it, we really liked it. Toast, bacon, tea. We always went all out.
You know, I always find it so fascinating how you eat. You make the cutest noises too, as well.
We'd talk for hours. And then...
Sorry, I was just...
He always tried so hard for me that he'd forget to take care of himself. Of course, as a kid, it took me a while before I eventually realized this. Then I started to take care of him too. It was the least I could do. Besides, we were all we had.
Did you have any other friends?
Not while I was living with Dad, no. I wasn't allowed out of the house, actually.
What? That sounds a little cruel.
Well, he didn't do that without just cause. When I was really young, I was allowed to run around outside and meet people, but...
What the hell have you done with my daughter?
Well, there was a cult that kidnapped me. They believed I needed to be sacrificed to some kind of demon or else I would bring the end times. It was a whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so Dad rescued me. But he had to make up this ridiculous story about how I was dead and totally not living with him in secret. Most people fell for it, but there were always rumors to be spread.
So, what changed?
Well, a lot, to be completely honest with you. I mean, all of that took place well over 100 years ago.
What? But then, how old are you?
A human custom for you, Jules. It's rude to ask a lady her age.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right, you didn't know. Anyway, I'm not sure how. But to put it as simply as I can, I have time travel powers. At first, I thought I was going crazy, not sleeping enough or something. Then, well, it really became apparent when I skipped over 50 years.
How did that happen?
I don't remember. I think I was knocked unconscious when it happened.
Does that always happen when you fall asleep?
It used to. Now I can control it. After that first big time skip, everything changed. The people, the places, you never realize it while you go through it, but when you get there, it really hits you with just how much time can change things.
Wait, if you have the power to time travel, doesn't that mean you could just simply go back and live those years?
That's not how my power works, Jules. I can only go forward in time. I can never go back. No matter how much I might want to.
Perhaps you just need more training.
If you want to believe that, sure. But I'll tell you this right now. I haven't ever gone back in time by my own means.
You worded that kind of strangely. Have you gone back in time before?
Yeah. It wasn't a good thing, though, and I'd rather not explain it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring up something so painful.
It's okay, Jules. Anyway, I think I'm going to get some sleep now. Thinking about it all, it tires me out.
All right then. I'll keep watch, just in case.
You can sleep too, Jules. I doubt anyone else is out here.
You never know. Good night, Solarra.
All right then. Good night, Jules. I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Shh, it's gonna be okay. You did your best, and that is all anyone can ask for.
No, Dad, you don't understand. Everyone is going to die, and it's all my fault. If I had never gone back in time with Lenora, none of this would have happened.
My dear Starlight, you made a mistake. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it stings. You're going to hold on to that pain. It's going to remind you never to let this happen to anyone ever again. Not with you around.
But there won't be anyone left. Do you think I can go back in time as well?
I don't think so, honey. Besides, just because we can go back in time doesn't necessarily mean we should.
Well, what should I do, Dad?
Come here, silly. You're going to do great things for people. You'll see. Do you know what I'm going to do?
No. What are you going to do?
First, I'm going to make us some breakfast.
Dad!
Then, I want you to go back to your own time. I'm going to leave you a gift here, okay?
A gift? What kind of gift?
See how quickly a gift can clear up those tears? It's a very special gift, and an important one in every child's life.
Dad, I'm 25.
You're still my baby, and I won't hear another word.
Fine. What's this?
This is the equivalent of what the people of ancient Earth would call a car key.
What does it do?
Go back to your own time and press that little unlock button. You'll hear a noise. Go to where the noise is, and you'll know what to do from there. Okay?
Okay.
And Solarra, don't beat yourself up over this. Okay? You did the right thing, Starlight. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
There's my girl. Now, how about some breakfast before you go? I just bought sausages.